Challenge accepted! Woohoo!
Alright, so I'm on the road, and as you can see, it is dirty, but it is empty. So now I'm looking for boxes. I was able to come up with something. That. Not a lot. Looks like about 2 or 3 boxes there. Okay, I am super jazzed about how much space those 2 boxes took up. So what I'm going to do now, I was going to go to Costco, but it's 1 o'clock and I got to pick up the kids at 2, and Costco's a little bit of a drive. So I'm going to shoot over to Home Depot and see what I can do, what I can manage there. If I can find 6 more boxes, let's say, like that, whoo, boy, I will be in hog's heaven. So, all right, Home Depot now. All right, I'm leaving Home Depot, totally empty-handed. The people that work there are way too old. Sorry, but it's true, and they're very unhelpful. I asked the guy, do you have any boxes? I told him what I wanted. Big boxes, refrigerator size. And he said, he's looking at me like, no. And you know why? Because he doesn't want to help me. And in the back, I hear the baler compacting the boxes. And I said, hey, I can hear the baler compacting the boxes. And you know what he says? Oh, well, they get thrown in there immediately. So, boo. All right, here I am. I'm at BJ. And I'm going to go in there. What's this guy doing? And see if they have any boxes, or if they're going to give me any. Alright, so I got a couple of boxes from BJ's. One's a good size, the others are pretty small. And this girl, she walked by with this really big box, and I said, oh wait, can I have that? Are you going to use that? And she just like flew by me and didn't even want to talk to me. So sorry about that. So she was about to crush it, and I said, wait, I'll take that box. I said, in fact, I asked you if you wanted it when you went by me, and she was pissed. She was pissed off. She said, I didn't hear you. I'm like, oh my God, really? Chill, it's okay, please don't be mad. I just asked. Well, I didn't hear you, and whatever else, you know. And I said, please, there's no reason to be upset. It's not a big deal, you know, but I do need that box. And I do, I really need these boxes. I'm gonna get this done. So anyhow, that's how this is coming. People are getting violent now. It's starting to get violent. Hey everybody, okay, so here we are again. I cleaned out this whole area here. So this is about 20 feet and it's 15 feet wide. Alright, so now we got some boxes. Actually, believe it or not, these boxes here, when I open these, are super duper big. And I'm going to pull that as confetti goes, because in the party room there's a lot of confetti. Actually, the party room itself is white. Well, ours is going to be aged white. Maybe like a, whatever it is, I'm going to age it. I'm going to buy a 5-gallon pail of white paint as soon as I can get all the cardboard up. And I'm going to scenic it all white. And I'm going to draw everything in. It's not a lot of work. It is and it isn't. I also am going to do checkers on the floor, checker rail guard, and everything else is white with confetti, which is basically a paintbrush and going whoop, just like touching it, whoop, whoop, boop, and that would be different colors. After that, everything is aging. So I'm going to show you the confetti that we're doing now. I went to, what was it? Party City. And Party City has that sparkly confetti that they use. And it just does, it's not working at all. It doesn't look anything like Five Nights at Freddy's, and it's like $5, $4 or $5 for a little tiny bag to go and be like a little sparkly fairy. So I was thinking about it, and they don't make the kind of confetti that I'm looking for. At least I can't find it. And I have a paper shredder, and then I come to find out the paper shredder doesn't work. So I'm going to throw that in the trash. But I use construction paper, and I got that for less than $2 for, I think, 80 pieces. 80 pieces of construction paper. And then I took like small bunches, piles like so, and then I sliced them, and now I'm in there cutting them up with my kids by hand with scissors. So I'll show you what that looks like. Come on, let's take a look. There's the birthday girl. And this is what the confetti looks like. These are a little big, Shawn. I told you to be careful with that.
Yeah.
But we want them about this big. And what we did is we sliced. Okay, so here we are. We're starting the floor on Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. And I'm using just flooring paper, you know, like if you were to have hardwood floors, you would put this paper underneath it. After we roll it out, I take a brush and I just kind of try to smooth it out a little bit. And there's a lot of tweaking too, where we have to pull it from both sides, pull it from the end over there and pull it to the side, and try to make it as flat as possible. But no matter what you do, it's still going to be lumpy. Alright, let's get back to work. Okay, so now it's laid down. I'm not happy with the seams, like these seams here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get some wallpaper paste and just hit it with the brush. Hopefully it'll glue down the seams real well and make it one solid unit. Because when you have a bunch of little kids running around, like that one, you're going to end up tearing this floor apart in no time at all. Okay, so this is Freddy Fazbear's party room, and we're working on it. That unfortunately is going to be the size of the TV, because that's what I'm going to put in there. This doesn't look all that hot right now, but it's all it's going to be. We put this in first, and we use everything from cheap tape to finishing nails. You know, it just came out horrible. And we used glue, but then we found the staple gun, and staples are very cheap, and they tack into 1x really nice. And so I was able to make a frame. Now here, obviously, this is cut out because I get these boxes for free, so that's okay. I'm going to paper over these with this kind of paper that I put on the floor, which only costs about $13, $12 to $13. These 1x's, these are only $1.40, and staples are, I don't know, who cares? You can get 1,000 staples for the price that you're, you know, that you need. Here, I just screw it in to this, And I don't need a lot of screws, I only use 2. So it took a pretty good size sheet wall screw. And this is the first part of the project. So, note to self, forget the duct tape, forget glue. This stuff was just nothing. Look at that, it doesn't even stick. Look at that, it's horrible. Stuff just kept falling over. And then I tacked these things in. Jesus. Now I know better. So the project's coming along. It's going to come along fine. As long as I have plenty of boxes, I'll be good. Now, as you can see, here is just a big opening, but I can fix that. And so, if you wondered if I had a plan, I do, and it's written on the back of this box. And so that's kind of how it's going to look, facing this way. I'm going to make big boxes here that look like presents on this side. I'm going to do the same on the other side here. I'm going to get balloons on this side, and I got my Freddy Fazbear head, and watch that video so you can see how I did that. And I'm going to have wires and stuff coming out of it, and I don't want the kids to touch it because then it's going to fall apart. Okay, so I got the other panels up, and you know, the whole, well, 3 walls are enclosed, and this is what do you call it, flooring paper that I put over, that I'm putting over the cardboard, hopefully to get rid of some of the blemishes, but unfortunately some of the blemishes are still here. But this is really uneven, that's why it's like that, but that's okay because this is all going to be dressed up. You know, if you look at this is pretty bad, but you know what, I can draw cracks here, you know, go with it, that's all, have fun with it. And how I did it is I'm using flooring paper. This paper goes under your floor when you put hardwood flooring down. So I'm going to use it to give it more of a smoother look and a better canvas to draw on. And I use this stuff. This is 3M General Purpose 45. Okay, I guess that's what the degree of tackiness is 45. Don't go with Gorilla or anything. Get this one. This is the cheapie. It's only $5. It works fantastic. You can, if you stick it on there and you don't like it, you can pull it off and you can keep playing with it. So you know, it's pretty good, or it's actually really good. And what I did is I stapled it on the top and ran the paper down, cut it on the top, the big part, the roll. I put the roll up there, pulled it down, stapled it in, then cut the roll, and then glued it. And I use also this thing, I have this for my car, and I just kind of push this around. That helps a lot too. You know, if you can get something like that, great. If you don't have it, it's not the end of the world. Once this is painted, you're not even going to see any of these blemishes, but when you look at this, you would see all of this. All of this stuff will come up. So, anyhow, just real quick, what I used for the for the cardboard boxes is this 1x here. So I used a piece of 1x. It's $1.39. It's really skinny. It comes in 8 feet. So, and then to support the television, I use this, what is it, 2x3. So that's about it, folks. You know, you can, I cut up like these 2 boxes. This is a lip from another box. I had to cut this up, but I filled it in. And once all this stuff is on it, you know, if you stand back, you don't really see anything. You know, and once the curtains are up, the paper is painted, you're not going to see any of this stuff. So that's my update, and as you can see, this will be where the TV is. It's going to be I'll probably frame it or something, but that's how it is for right now. I'll keep you updated once I get it done or get to the next level, next step. All right. Hey everybody. Okay, so here we go. I got in the stripe. I got in some of these. I think I'm gonna use red also. I think there's a red in there. But you know, you got to remember this is back in 1970. I'm sorry, 80 something. I think it's 87. Not sure. And this will be a brick wall. Looks kind of white with some spray paint on it, but if you can see, there's strips. I should have used actually thinner masking tape, but that's out of my budget. All this will have, you know, curtains and stuff, so once it's dressed it will look even better. But you know, we're getting there. And how I did the triangles is that I had some of this pink foam left over from Freddy's head, and I just used that. You gotta have like a certain consistency, because I'm more partial to this or even that than than when it's too much, like that one. You know, some of them have too much paint on it, but a little bit of white, a little bit of black, a little bit of love will probably make it look the way it's supposed to be. So tomorrow I rip this down, all this tape, and then do this sheet, so whatever screw ups I've done on this side I can make up for on this side. And then this is going to need some posters and all sorts of goodies. All we can do is cross our fingers and hope for the best. All right, but this is what it looks like. I hope you like this. I made this out of a stencil that I made. See? And I just went like so with the stencil. Actually, I did the green, and all the overspray I used black and painted it in. So, you know, and then of course up here the overspray I just painted it in with white again. And so here's some overspray. You know, can't get them all, but you know, it's just the whole, it's not Disney, but you know, we can do the best that we can with what we got. Remember, it's only $100 budget. So yeah, I'm going all out for the kid, my daughter. Yes, I love her that much. All right, just checking in, let you know what's going on soon, and when we start approaching this, maybe I'll do more of a tutorial as what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and you can see more detail of how it's getting done. All right, so here's an update of what's been going on. Now I got both sides of the walls done, and I put up the clouds and the sun. This stuff I got from Toys R Us. I have paint that I can paint these guys here, or maybe I'll just put something across here. Maybe even paint it and then put it across. Haven't decided yet. If you don't know, this is for the TV. I have a flat screen TV. This is my screen room. I just made this, or finished it, for my daughter. All this was made out of cardboard. And here is her FNAF birthday party room. How sick is this? This is extreme. A little Easter egg. Some bendy. The stage. Videos are going to go on this TV. This is a father's love, ladies and gentlemen. It looks almost identical to it. See, this is my screen room. I just got cardboard boxes. I put paper over it, you know, the flooring paper. Got some paint, painted it up. Same thing with down here. All trash, basically things that I found. The yellow part here, this is all, that's from Toys R Us. I don't know what, they were boards from Toys R Us. Made this brick pattern, made the clouds. Every single thing in here I made. Every single thing. And then when I threw the confetti all over the place, it just brought it to life. And I'm seriously jazzed about it. My daughter saw it. She was so happy. I almost cried. And yeah, this is the real deal. I mean, very close to being on a set. It was a long battle, but it's done, and I hope you like it. It's from my love to you, Anya, and my son, Shawn. He put a lot of time into this, too. He was my right-hand man throughout the whole thing. Very, very proud of both of them.